we are in a different sort of location. I'm trying out the new lighting of this side of the room. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Hi everyone, I am Gabby. I am a qualified chartered financial planner and I've been in the industry about 6 wonderful years now. And while I can't give specific advice here on YouTube, I'm all about sharing knowledge and breaking down fancy financial terms into a comprehensible format. Today we're going to dive deep into some powerful questions that will change the way you think about your finances. We often think of money as being objective, but we forget that there is a very emotional side to it. Financial planners can tell you the most tax efficient and logical way to achieve your goals, but it's all pointless if they don't align with your thoughts, feelings, and behaviours. Don't worry about noting the exact questions down. You will find them in the descriptions box below. But stay tuned. Maybe have a pen and paper or even your notes on your phone app. I don't know if you're watching. If you're watching this on your phone, then just get a pen and paper. But if you're watching it on a PC, then maybe you want to note it down in your notes app. But I'm going to explain the reasoning behind the questions and give you some actions and activities that you can take right now to engage and reflect. So yeah, just be mindful of that. And let's just dive right in. So question 1, what emotions come up when you think about your current financial situation and why do you feel this way? So it can feel like a very deep question. So what I want you to do is take a moment and write down your immediate emotional response to money. Is it anxiety, excitement, shame? There is no wrong answer. But I want you to just write down 3 emotions that come to mind and don't overthink it. You can think about writing a longer form response after the video. Question 2, what are your biggest financial achievements from the past year and what did you learn from them? We're often so focused on improving that we forget how far we've come. So yeah, just note down 3 things that have been quite important purchases in the past 3 years. Maybe you saved your first £1,000. Maybe you bought a car, maybe you bought a house, or maybe you paid off your credit card. I want 3 wins, no matter how big or small. Number 3, question 3, how do your spending habits align with your core values and long-term goals? So this question helps you analyse if your money is actually supporting what matters most to you. For example, if health is a core value, but you're spending more on impulse purchases and the gym membership, there might be a misalignment. Or if your long-term goal is starting a business, but you're not setting aside money for it, this reflection can help you identify that gap. So for this little activity, I'd like to write down your top 3 core values, your main long-term goals, and then I want you to go over your statement, maybe last 3 months, and look, or last month, and look at the biggest spending categories on your statement. And then I want you to consider, do these align? Where are the disconnects? And what small changes could bring spending more in line to your values? This exercise builds on the earlier point about money isn't just about logic, it's about ensuring financial choices reflect who we are and where we want to go. Can you reallocate this money to realign the goals? And question 4, what financial habits did you learn from your family growing up? And how do they influence your decisions today? Our relationship with money often starts in childhood. So I want you to write down how your family spoke about money, what their spending habits are and saving habits, and what financial lessons were explicitly taught. Another one that I like to think about is, what was the first thing you spent your first amount of money that you ever got on? It's quite an interesting one. But yeah, I want you to reflect, which of these habits did you carry on? Are they serving you well? And what would you like to change? Understanding these patterns can help you make conscious choices rather than just repeating learned behaviours. It's okay to keep the helpful habits and work on changing the ones that don't serve the current goals. Number 5, question 5. So if money wasn't a concern, what would you do differently in your life? And what's stopping you from working towards these things now? This is about uncovering your true aspirations and identifying potential barriers. So for this activity, write down your dream scenario without financial constraints, the real obstacles beyond money that are holding you back, and small steps that you could take now towards achieving those aspirations. It's very common for us to blame money on stopping us pursuing certain aspirations, but sometimes it's other factors like fear in reality that's being sort of below the surface. And so this activity helps you separate genuine financial barriers from other limitations that can actually be worked on. Question 6, the final question. And so what 3 specific actions can you take this month to improve your financial well-being? Could be create a monthly budget tracking system between income and expenditure. It could be setting up automatic transfers into savings or investment goals, or it could be reviewing your current subscriptions or bills to see what is necessary and what actually doesn't really serve much of a purpose towards achieving those long-term goals. Money isn't just about logic, it's about ensuring our financial choices reflect our values and goals. When deciding on your actions, consider how they can align with your values and long-term objectives. So there you have it. There's 6 money journaling prompts to help you reach your financial goals from a financial planner. So now you can take a moment to reflect and maybe expand on those answers, which will create a little plan going forward. And just write down your thoughts with no judgment. Be honest with how you're feeling about your financial journey, and this will help you move closer towards those goals and objectives. Thank you for watching, everyone. Drop your questions and thoughts in the comment below. My aim is to empower and impart knowledge by making finance accessible to everyone. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe and hit the